Well, it's the fifth week of LCS. It's over, but a very exciting match just happened between Meteos and his former team Cloud9, destroying them. What is going on? How did this whole thing happen?
It was a surprise to me as well. I think on Monday or something, Jack reached out to me and he said, "Hey, P1's having some visa issues or something with Inori, and he can't play this weekend." And they asked if I could come in as an emergency sub. I was like, I don't know. I haven't actually been playing League at all, but they want to try out some games. I played a set and it went pretty well. So I played I think we played 3 scrim sets total or something this week, and I'd played barely any solo queue before that. So I'm pretty rusty still, but I don't know. I guess we just did well.
Yeah. Did you have any plans to return to LCS, or was this ever something that you had thought about doing?
I didn't really have plans. I'm not a long-term planner kind of guy. Ever since I started this, I've just kind of taken it one day at a time, whatever happens. I remember on my stream a couple weeks ago, someone asked, are you expecting to come back to LCS, or are you retired or whatever? First of all, I don't like the word retired. I think it's so unfitting for a 23-year-old to be retired, because I'm still going to be working for 40 years or whatever before I'm actually retired. But I said I didn't think I'd be playing. I said I don't really know, but it's unlikely. I would lean more towards not playing anymore. Yeah. But the opportunity came up. I wasn't really doing anything, so I was like, why not?
One of the things that's interesting to me is that in the past we've talked, and I think maybe even in an interview, and you had said if it's not Cloud9, I don't want to do it. And then we saw what I think it was. Who was it? Somebody dubbed you the evil Meteos, and now you've switched. It was Yuna. That's right. And now you've switched. What happened? What was this transformation in terms of opinion on switching to P1?
Well, it's just kind of a temporary thing. It's not like I'm fully switching organizations, coming in full time. So I was down to play some games. I thought it was a little weird when I was asked to sub for P1. I went on LoL Esports and looked at their schedule and was playing against Cloud9. So I was like, is that even allowed? If I get 2-0'd, people are going to think I just threw or something. But that didn't happen, so don't worry about that.
Yeah, how did, I guess for you, why do you think you guys were able to beat them? They were looking so good. Obviously lost the other day, but it was so crazy that you could just sub in, especially saying you hadn't had very much solo queue experience. Why do you think you were able to pull that off?
Well, I'm not really sure. It was kind of unexpected for me. I thought we'd have a decent chance versus Envy on Friday, and those games were really close. But I kind of figured, going into this weekend, C9 was undefeated. Before they played TSM. So I didn't really think there was a great chance we're going to beat them. But for me, it's actually a really easy situation to be in, because I have literally nothing to lose. No one's coming in being like, oh, Meteos is the best player. Because, I've had periods during Season 3, Season 4, where everyone's like, yeah, Meteos is the jungler to beat. And now everyone's like, Meteos is an intentional feeder. He sucks balls at Lee Sin. Yeah. So, the opinion of me is pretty low. So, I have nothing, I have, no standards to live up to. So it's nice, I can just come in, just play, have fun, and that's kind of what I've always enjoyed doing.
Yeah. You mentioned this temporary thing, so no plans to continue on even after having such a fun weekend?
Well, I don't really know. I think the way it works is I'm here for 3 or 5 weeks or something. I don't know. I'm just playing till they find someone else they want. So I think it's a pretty temporary thing.
Okay. If they offered you, would you stick around? If the fans were like, P1, please, we love Meteos.
It's hard to say. Maybe I'd finish out the split, but I feel really loyal to C9. It's felt like a second family to me almost. Jack's just been great to me the whole time, so I'd feel a little weird playing for another org. But that being said, P1 I think is a really good org. They've been super accommodating to me, especially the players. When I came in here, I'm used to playing, with very low income, trying to work around my laners all the time. And then when I came in here, even though I didn't know what I was doing, yeah, dude, just do whatever you want. Let us know what you need, that kind of thing. I was like, whoa, is this real life? What's going on here? So it was pretty comfortable for me to slide in.
That reminds me of, I think maybe the first or second season that you played. That was kind of the reputation that you had, was being everybody just give everything to Meteos, he's going to carry. Somebody once referred to you as the sun god and said you were a jealous god. Mostly because of your hair. But, is that, is there any element of that? Is that maybe when you're at your prime, whenever everybody's able to just let you do your thing?
Well, it's obviously going to be easiest for me when people are really accommodating to my style. But, I don't know, maybe just the meta has shifted more towards what I'm good at. Because I think some of my strengths as a player have always been I really like engaging. I'm pretty good at tracking the enemy jungler. And, realizing strengths and weaknesses on the map and where to go for stuff. So those are all skills that I don't really lose those. Coming back, I think my mechanics are pretty bad. Like both these games, I missed early kills just because I messed up, and it happened like all the series. So I'm definitely not playing well individually, but I think macro-wise, I'm still around the level I was before.
Yeah. Any friendly banter between you and Cloud9?
There wasn't really too much banter. I talked to Sneaky and Jensen before the game, just kind of like messed around. I asked Contracts to let me win before the game, so
that was nice of him.
he delivered.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just for fun.
Yeah, very cool. Anything you want to say to any of the Meteos fans who are afraid that you've turned into evil Meteos and aren't coming back to the light side?
Well, I'm evil for now. We'll see how long it lasts.
All right, very good. That's a fantastic quote. Thank you so much for the interview. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of our coverage of all things esports here at Yahoo Esports.